Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank People today. And today we're doing, well, boys and girls, we're back on ARK Survival Evolved, that's right. And today we're not doing a episode or anything, but I'm gonna be showing you guys my settings for ARK Survival Evolved. I know, some of you are gonna say, but Tank, ARK ASA is out. I know that, but this is for those players that still want to play ARK Survival Evolved. Or perhaps, those players that maybe just wants to buy ARK Survival, test it out, maybe play with it a little bit more different, and see how this game is and stuff. Or those players that just doesn't want to leave this game, for the single player aspects. These are my single player aspects of the game, so do keep that in mind that this is just focused for the single player players, not for a person that wants to host their own server for ARK Survival Evolved. I know ARK ASA is out, but I'll be showing you guys my settings for that game as well in the future. I've already showed you guys where to find the mods for that game. So yeah, let's get right into it. So what you do is, well, of course, let's exit back out of that. Go to host local. Don't want to join because this is where you would join, of course, different servers and stuff that you can play on. Which is the only servers that looks like would be active, would be like non-dedicated and stuff like that, like modded servers and all that. But we do have this one where if you don't, let's get rid of that because I was doing some of that. You can run host a non-dedicated season for you and your friends and stuff if you want to follow all this and play with your friends with ARK Survival Evolved. Of course, you got all the vanilla maps, all the base maps, stuff right here at Crystal Owls and stuff. But you got all that. Plus, we got mods and stuff like that. But I know we're not here for the modding and the different maps that is in this game. We're here for the settings, the general tab. So by default, these are going to be different, which I'm not going to reset them. But I will show you guys what my settings are. This is also will improve for console players right now until ARK ASA does come out for console players. When it does, I'll be definitely having a video about my settings about that coming out as well. So if you guys want to know about my settings for that, I'll be having that coming out soon. But by default, you're gonna have this at 1.0 because at default it's I think like 1 or something like that. By putting it higher, especially for console players, you definitely have higher downstream spawn, but because I'm playing on PC, so I can mess around with the INI files just a little bit more better than console players can. But for console players, make sure you have that on 1.0. I know you probably maybe already know about that, but let's go down to the XP. I have mine at 2.0 because I think 2.0 is good enough. It's fast, but not too fast. It's not. I mean, if you want to raise this list a little bit more, you can, like 3.0. But I just stay at 2.0 because to me, it's good enough. It's not too quick where I'm going to reach level 100 within one episode. Because I know on console, I have joined some servers where you can reach the max level on a server, seriously, on one day. Yeah, that's just ridiculous, to be honest. To my respect, I do like to enjoy the game just a little bit more, and then you have servers that wants to give you tech stuff and supply drops. I really don't like that, but it is what it is. But that's why I have my XP set. This will still work for console as well, along with the PC area as well. I think that's default. Dino harvest damage, I have that set at 3.2, and harvest amount 5.0. Why 5.0? Because that's the amount of like materials you get out of stuff. Like, for example, if you're mining a what's it called, a metal node, you're gonna be picking at it, and by default, since you might get a decent amount. But not as much with the 5.0 because 5.0 I think it's way better because this is set at I think 1.0 or something like that. at default, so that's why I put it as a 5.0 because I like it that way. It gets me a little more resources out of this, and the dino harvest damage would also help because dinos would get a little bit more increase of harvest amount as well. 3.2, 3.2 for dinosaurs and 5.0 for just harvest amount. What else do we change? I have allow person camera, which is always allowed. Notify player join. That's just case if you want a friend to join. Force no hub. Don't turn it off. Do disable friendly fire. That depends on if you want to make the world into a PvP. Like if you want to mess with your friends and kill each other and stuff, you can turn that off. But I have it turned on. I think by turning it off, you can attack your friends. So yeah, we have also show player on map. I like that have on. I also like having the not true boot downloads. I mean, I can download my character, my dinosaurs and stuff. Survival items, dinos. All these I have clicked on because I like to make sure my character can be uploaded to the obelisk. That way, if I want to bring him to another arc with all the levels, I could do that. Same with any of my dinosaurs or any of my items and stuff. I would rather have all those clicked on with a check mark near them. Then we have max difficulty, which will allow dinosaurs on the outer map to spawn as max level, which is 150 on the map as, well, the outer map. And of course, I'm not sure what the max level is for all these other maps, but that is an option if you want that on. But I would rather keep that on because, you know, just it would help you out if you can't deal with INI files for Ark Survival, especially for those console players. For your PC players, this can still help if you don't want to mess with the INI files. You know, like all of that. If you, let's say you don't want to mess with them, you just want to mess with this whole thing right here, that will help you definitely. Then we have this, the enable PvP gamma. Then we also have, what's this right here? Use corpse location, so when you die, there will be a beam of light in the sky, telling you where you died at in Ark Survival Evolved. Where in Ark Ascended is slightly different now, but this is clicked on so that you know where you're died at. This disable structure replacement collision. This is allow you to build, like, how can I say this? I know probably other YouTubers have probably done this a little bit better than I can, but what this will allow you to do is allow you to, I guess you could say, mesh yourself against like areas where you can't build at, like against uh oh, what is it? It's called mountains and stuff. I'm thinking that's what it means. It allow you to build massive like area around that area, like a mountain up against the mountain and all that. It allows you to, oh, what's that word I'm looking for? Collision it, I guess. But I have that enabled. We also have allow multiple platforms and floors, meaning you can build multiple floors on platform saddles. Allow unlimited respect, so like there's a tonic in the game that allows you to respect all your levels. Start with, well, it would give you all your levels, yes, but you'll be at level 0 again, so you have to designate all your levels again. So we have that ticked on, and I also have this one. Allow flyer speed leveling, which by standard Ark got rid of this, but they re-brought this back into the game, which is pretty awesome. Console players can also use this. This is only creative mode if you want to stay in creative mode in your world and just give yourself everything you want in the world. I don't know why you want to do that. I only have that clicked on when I'm doing like mod reviews and stuff. Which, you know, we have all these. Some of these maps. Not all of these maps are mods. The official maps ends at Crystal House, and the rest of these from the Hope map always way down to the Volcano maps modded. But I only use this when I'm like doing mod reviews. But if you want to, I don't know, like go around the world, look at and stuff within full depth and all that, you can with that on, so you can go into creative mode without going into the game and pressing tab key and go GCM as a admin command and then make yourself into creative mode that way. But this is easier. All you do is press pause. So that is the general settings for me. My advanced settings, I haven't really changed too much in here as far as my knowledge goes. Of course, we have allow cave building PvE. This will allow you to build in caves. On my single player world, of course, I could do whatever I want, so I could build in my cave without any penalty of anybody really getting upset about it and worrying about anyone getting an artifact because I'm the only one to be getting it. Now, if I were playing with friends, maybe I'll have this enabled or disabled. I don't know, depending on which way you want to do it. If you want to troll your friends, you could like put this in and build at the cave and troll them pretty badly if you want to do that. But that depends on if they're in your same tribe and stuff. Then we have allow flyer carry PvE, which meaning your flyers can carry your dinosaurs anywhere. So, for example, Argentavis can carry Anki, Adodicus, dinosaurs for like help you harvest metal nodes and help you harvest stone. I would have that enabled. Didn't fix anything around here. Force allow cave flyers. This will allow your flyers to go into a cave. So if you want to take a flying dinosaur inside a cave, you can. I have that enabled, but if you don't want to have that enabled, you don't have to. That's by default. I don't think I have really touched anything right in that settings near there. I did do this, baby, mature speed 455.0. This is to make sure your baby does mature in time. Um, I mean, I have something else that helps out with other things, but like, because I am also playing with mods, so really, to be honest, the mods kind of help me out with the imprints and the other stuff, which on ASA, there's no mod really to help you with that, isn't there? No. Not yet, at least. As far as my knowledge goes, for right now, there is no mod that helps you out on ASA for that. But there is some in ARK Survival Evolved that help you for that. I just have it at 455.0 to help so like my baby grows up faster. That's because we got, well, you know, I'm doing a series in ARK Survival Evolved here. Then, the resource respawn is at 0.3 for me. I didn't touch harvest health or baby food consumption or egg hatching because, like I said, I have mods to help me. But if you want to, I think it is, if you raise it, is it going to tell me anything? Later. Higher numbers decreases by percentage the time need for fertilized egg to hatch. So if higher the number this is, more faster your egg's going to hatch. So what would I put this? Probably like 3 times, 3.0. Hatching interval, maybe 3.0 as well. I mean, I don't mess with those because, like I said, I have mods that help me out with that. But these are my settings for single player for PC. But yeah, like I was saying, resource spawn 0.3 that helps respawn the resources throughout the world. Then baby cuddle interval multiplier, again, I don't touch it. Along with baby cuddle, I don't touch that, or baby cuddle using imprint and baby imprint. I don't touch any of these because, like I said, I have mods. But I think it is, if you put these up higher number, I think it is, faster they will have, or better the imprint or something like that you will get. So I'm sorry if I don't really mess with these too much. It's just I have mods that help me out with that. So yeah, like the Nenny on S Plus, the hatchery on S Plus, and all that will definitely help with the imprinting and the baby multipliers and all of that other good stuff. So yeah, but I guess you could put these all at 2.0, maybe 3.0. But you also gotta make sure you imprint the baby too. So that's a big tough decision, and I'm not real 100% the best with the breeding and the imprinting and all that, it can kind of get pretty, yeah. But that depending on if you want to touch these or not. If you like them at default, there you go. I do speed up, put my nighttime speed at 5.0 because I like it to stay as daytime as long as I can. So I didn't really touch these two, but I did touch this one. Spoil timer, I left it as it is. Same this, same that. No resource radius player, I put at 0.5. Same with no resource radius structure. So meaning, this is, I think it is like, let's create multiplayer that affects how fast away, how far away from player character resource will regrow, respawn. So that's even the same thing for the structures too. So that means like how far away the resources will, or how far you are in your structure, the resources will start respawning back. So yeah. And then we have the cross growth speed 3.0 because it's a way, because you know you're playing on single player, and you're playing on single player. Your single player is not gonna always run. When you're off the single player, the world is no longer running. So that means nothing is going on in your world. But once you're on, your stuff will start doing everything you want it to, like growth of your crops. If you're trying to make some kibble and stuff, this will help that way as well. So definitely have that. I will have that 3.0. Crops case 1.0 default. Well, downstream stats, I don't touch that, but I do touch Team Dino stats. Health, I put 1.0. Stamina, 10.0. Because I want to make sure my downstairs have enough stamina. Then we put in weight 20.0, which really helps out into weight, because I think it's like 4 levels, your downstairs will be at like 1,000 weight or something like that. And then I had damage 1.17, which really helps out with the damage. Team Dino add per level 1.0, so I think that's at default. Yeah, just like the health up there. Actually, no, I don't think it's at default. I don't know. Stamina we have 10.0, weight 20.0, damage is 1.17. Again, want to make sure my downshores have enough melee and health, and definitely weight and stamina. And then Team Dino stats Infinity 1.0, 10.0, and then we have 20.0 and 1.17 for our downshores. And then my player stats, I have 1.0, 10.0. I have 10.0 for oxygen because I like to go into the ocean. I know someone that likes to go into the ocean. I even know how scary they can be and how dangerous they can be. Weight, we have 20.0 and 1.17 into damage. Torpor for 40. This is when you put a level into your fortitude is 10.0. I'll add like 10 levels to each time you like put a level into that. Don't put nothing into this. I also will have this ticked on of fire platform on unchanged basing. Yeah, I try if I can't read that. If checked, dinosaurs not on a fire team, tribe, or ally can stand on the platform. So this allows your dinosaurs to stand on your platform, as long as it's your dinosaur or your tribe's dinosaur. I also have show floating damage numbers as well. Damage numbers to be floating, so you can tell how much damage a wild dinosaur is doing to you, or how much damage you're doing to a wild dinosaur. Of course, we have allow custom recipes, meaning you can make custom recipes in the game. Allow raid Daniel's feed, though means I will, like, for example, the Titanosaurus, which is on every freaking map, could be eating and won't die. Yeah, that's pretty good for the single player world because those things are ridiculous to tame. Along with the King Titan, or not the King Titan, I'm sorry, the Desert Titan, the Forest Titan, and the Ice Titan all to also eat, so that way they don't die in your single player world when you're on the world and stuff. Don't mess with anything we hear, these stats, but I did boost my sprite crate loot quality to 100.0, same with my fishing loot quality. I haven't tried these out yet, but I don't know if this is like going to base it to where they're actually good loot. I might try that out here soon. See if my loot does become better if I do have that at 100.0. I'm surprised I could put it that high. This is just like a test. Let's see how good the loot will drop, both the fishing and the sprite rates. So yeah, that's pretty important to get. But I think on Ark Ascended, I don't know if that loot's better on there or not, but we always want to get good loot, do we? Especially if we're going fishing or maybe looking for something in a sprite rate. And that's it. That's all my settings. Down here is just like if we want to put in like a game like Fear Evolve or something in that exactly words that if you want to put in. And yeah, that is basically all my settings. And then this over here is just your engrams. You could disable some of these engrams and stuff, which I would not do because like you need some of these. Like I guess you probably really don't need that, but you know, you double click it, it'll make it disappear. But you know, some of these stuff might become pretty helpful, especially especially if you have mods installed. I think the mods will add something into the world. I'm not sure if it did added anything in here, but oh well. Oops, my bad. Death recovery. But yeah, that's that. That is my general stuff. And over here, of course, all you do is you click on this mod. Let's say I already showed you guys. You just click on this, boom, boom, and boom. You just, you have to go to Steam, so that means you do have to exit the game. You go get the mods, download them, wait till they're downloaded, wait till they upload into your ARK. Because down here there will be how many mods you've downloaded. They will have to be updated and stuff. But that's how you put the mods in your world. You just simply click on them, and if you don't want them on, just do that. That's pretty simple. Of course, you can come up here, ARK sponsored mods. You can notice the sponsor mods, get new mods, all of that. And yeah, that is my settings for ARK Evolve. I mean, this is for PC players, but some of these things can be helpful for console players. If you still want to have these settings for your single player world or your non-dedicated hosting server, so if you want to play with your friends and stuff like that, for console or maybe PC as well, whatever you want to do. If you want to put these all this in your own world and play with your world that way, you can. I just wanted to make this video so the way you guys know what kind of settings I'm running at. Like I said, I have a few mods that help me with the baby imprinting and the baby multiplier and all of that other stuff. So I really don't have to worry about it here on PC, but I know console players would. So, I mean, I know I don't have nothing here for those who wants to play on on the console version, but this, I guess, that area could be used for the PC players, I guess. But we have mods, and that's the biggest thing. Even though now Ark Ascended is now going to have console to have some mods as well, which I have something I want to announce to you guys and talk to you guys about in a party episode of Talking with Tank. I know I haven't done this in a while, but yeah, that's going to be coming up pretty soon. And yes, these are my single player settings for Ark Survival Evolve. And don't worry, I'll be having one for Ark Ascended coming out pretty soon, hopefully. Maybe not tomorrow, but probably the next day. I really don't know yet when I'm going to be doing that video. But, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.